So I wanted to get on here to discuss this rhetoric that I've been reading over and over and over on the World Wide Web about how, and I feel like I've spoken to this before, in regards to like the Starbucks boycott, but in regards to, you know, Black people opting out of fighting on behalf of the oppression of others, as though it has nothing to do with us or it's none of our business, and that it's, not something that we should be concerned or put our energy to. That is bullshit. Okay, that's bullshit. I don't know what led you there, but let me bring you back and make you understand that oppression happening somewhere is oppression happening everywhere. If someone has the gall enough and the audacity enough to do something evil to someone else based off of arbitrary and made up things, such has been going on for centuries and centuries, not just to others, but to us as well, they will do it to you. You're not above it. It is not a matter of, if, it's a matter of when. It is not this has nothing to do with me. Of course it does. And it really shouldn't have to be happening to you specifically for you to give a fuck about it. And that is truly the issue that I want to speak to right now. The fact that it is not you that something is currently happening to, for you to take a moment and reflect and think, maybe I should lend my voice, even just lend my consideration to. I mean, that is the freest thing that you can give, is just your consideration to the plight of others. And the fact that you would open your fucking mouth, not even to your own self, not even in your own brain, you then open your mouth and expel that kind of nonsense for others to hear and experience. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourself. There is no, oh, that's none of my business. How? How is it none of your business? We cannot fight oppression by ourselves. We can't live by ourselves. Humans are not built to live by ourselves. So to act as though you are here by yourself, or that we are here by ourselves, even within the community of which you're saying should opt out of the oppression, speaking to the oppression of others, you can't even be on the same accord. There's terrible oppression happening within the community that you won't even speak to. What about that? Is that not happening to you? So you're making things up, and you're saying things to be intentionally evil and wicked, and making it seem as though that's normal behavior. It is not. It is not normal, actually. It's actually really fucked up. And it's not okay that you feel that way, but if you're going to feel that way, be the fuck quiet. Why are you spreading that for others to hear? Like you are in the right. You're not. You're not. There's terrible things that have been happening for centuries and centuries. There are terrible things that are happening today, that happened yesterday, and that will happen tomorrow. That will continue if we don't care about it, if we don't do something to it, if we don't speak to it for people to know that it's not okay and that this is not something that can be repeated. Babe, the things that we have today and the places that we have been able to get to are because people have cared. People who weren't you today cared about the future of which you are currently in the presence of. So open your eyes, Open your minds. Crack open a motherfucking book. Okay? Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. We are not here by ourselves. And if somebody would bust into the home of somebody that does not look like you and tell them that they don't belong there, what makes you think that they won't do it to you? If they have the gall and audacity enough to believe that they are the controllers of the universe, enough, and controllers and the people who can withhold and invoke human rights, what makes you think that you are exempt? I want to genuinely know what makes you think that you are exempt from that hatred. Historically, we've never been. Historically, we've been on the forefront of that said oppression. So we know firsthand exactly what it is to experience it, which is even more reason why we should lend our voices to those who are also experiencing it, right? I mean, it's one thing, and I understand the implication of, oh, well, they voted in that direction, or, you know, X, Y, and Z. That still doesn't make it right, though. Right? It still doesn't make it right. So it happening, now what? We just gonna keep letting it happen because of what? Like, come on. We just gonna give up? I mean, we voted for in a different direction. It didn't happen. So we just gonna give up? Like, I need people to put they thinking caps on. Put your brain back in the head. Please. Turn it on. Turn it on. It doesn't make any sense. You have to imagine a world of which doesn't look like the one that we are living in today to get to tomorrow. If you cannot see something better than what is going on right now, what is the point of waking up tomorrow? What is the point? Like, do you genuinely think the point of this world is to wake up, make money, and go back to sleep? And not even be happy while doing that? I genuinely want to know. It can't be. And I know it in my heart of heart, and in your heart of heart, you know that that is not how it's meant to be. And it doesn't have to be that way, because that was made up. We made it up. So you should, the point of all of this is that you should lend your voice to those that are being oppressed, always. Because we're not free until we're all free, right? My freedom today as a Black woman is based and due to the steps and the violence enacted upon the women that came before me, that saw bigger and hoped for better for not only themselves, but the people that would come after them. I'm only able to live this current life because women had it in their heart that it was a possibility when it was not their current reality. Like, that is just a fact. So open your brain to a bigger and better world. Open your brain to the fact that this shit is monstrous, right? It's really villainy that's happening, and lending your voice in the direction of the villain is never the right step. Like, it's just not the right step. So I'm okay if you know that it's not the right step, and know that the life that you are then settling on is nothing. It's literally nothing. So there's no point in you even being here with the rest of the humans. If you don't think that there's anything better than what's currently going on, you just need to leave. You need to leave. I don't know what's so hard about that. If you don't think that people deserve to be and enjoy and have, including yourself, you need to go. Okay? Anyways, I just had that on my chest, and yeah, over that.